So I'm here with my good friend Andrew. We're in the Central Coast of California. And Andrew, you and I have known each other for a few years now, and the Lord really brought us together and connected us, and I've been able to watch you over the last few years really be a man of prayer and passion, and you've been teaching on prayer, and you really just live this out for real. And so you and I were talking today a bit more about prayer and its importance and what God's been speaking to us about prayer and its importance. And you shared a dream with me today that the Lord's given you recently that really touched my heart. And so I thought, why don't you share this dream? Because I believe many people can be encouraged by this dream. So why don't you tell us about this dream you had?
All right, yeah. Well, I had this dream, let's say May 2011, and I just wanted to learn more about prayer and intercession and what that is. So yeah, I just prayed. I was like, God, just give me dreams and visions. Give me more. I want to know more about prayer. Yeah. And so I had a dream one night that there's this huge, beautiful castle, and I walked into the castle. When I walked in, though, I was wearing filthy garments, dirty garments, and I walked in, and then I stopped. I couldn't walk any further, and all of a sudden I saw Jesus. Wow. And my eyes just started tearing up, and my knees were like hitting one another, wow. And Jesus started walking towards me. And he came up towards me and he said, I'm going to take those filthy, dirty garments off of you. Wow. And so he did, and he put pure and spotless garments on me. And he called me out by name, and he's like, like, you're cleansed, you're clean, I want you to come follow me. Yeah. And so I was like, whoa, like my eyes were just tearing up, and so I followed him, and he's like, Andrew, come have a seat with me. And so I sat down. He was so bright, like my eyes hurted, but at the same time I couldn't stop staring at him. Wow. And so I was like, wow, this is super powerful what's happening to me right now. Yeah. And Jesus was like, yeah, now stand with me. And so I stood up, and he's like, walk with me. So we walked about 10 feet, and there's a wall that was right there, and all of a sudden the wall just like pretty much vanished, and wow, we saw a huge city. Yeah. And he's like, Andrew, you see this city? And I was like, yes. And he's like, this city is yours. Wow. And I've given you authority over the city through me, to do stuff in the city. Yeah. And basically he was like, yeah, listen to me and listen to what I have to say, and I want you to say it and speak it over the city. Wow. And do stuff, and stuff will move in the city where I want it to move and stuff like that. Yeah. And basically he was like, this is prayer. This is what we're called to do, is where we're at, that's our city, and we're supposed to pray and see stuff shift and move. Wow. And he's like, this is what we're all this is what we're all called to do, is to we're welcome into the kingdom and to pray for our city. Wow, that's powerful.